returned. Not sure if this is going up today. It was like 3 p.m. when I left. But it might. Tuesday, June 13th. I got out later than I intended because I got a bunch of work done instead of being lazy or partially lazy. But then Poshmark was being weird, and only 2 of the 4 items I tried to list went through. Had 2 or 3 more, I think. I did somewhere between 5 and 7 items I took pictures for, but I used the GoPro, so I had to use my computer. Even though I could upload it to my phone, but since it's broken, and the other one, it'll work later when I try again. Just kept saying, didn't work, please try again. Something along those lines. Oh, it says something went wrong, please try again later. So hoping just a server malfunction on there, and then my back started to hurt, so I laid down for a bit. Tried to enjoy some YouTube videos, but then the Wi-Fi went weird, so no fun. For no reason, I woke up at 5:55, I think, sometime between 5:45 and 5:55 this morning. And my alarm wasn't even set for that time. My alarm was set for like 6:15, I think. Forgot to do a sooner one before I went to sleep last night. So yeah, been up a while. Kinda dozed off for a few. Just loved myself since I woke up a little earlier than I had been. I got a few things done. So I got kind of an eventful day. Alright, so I don't know where I'm going. I'll see you in a few minutes. Just want to give that update. Went a little bit longer than I intended, but I'm not surprised. Alright, bye. Back again. Of course, had an interaction right after I turned off the camera. Kept dinging my bell because I saw this back seat door open, but I didn't give the lady any grief because she had like 3 or 4 grandkids. She had that, it was my fault. You know, I kept hitting my bell. So I was a few feet away. And then oddly she was like, sorry, but the sidewalk though, what does that even mean? Bikes aren't exempt from the sidewalk. Most everyone is glad whenever I go on the sidewalk. I was just on the sidewalk because of going down the marina. Need to get some water at the park. Not too hot, just how I like it, a nice little breeze. Just need a little bit more water. Also, I don't know if it's in the shot or not, but I basically rod my frame with a few bits and pieces. Has a little camo, zebra, cheetah, also like a Febreze before. It was until Sunday when I got to a certain part of the bottle, it was super thick. Don't know if it's supposed to be like that or it's supposed to be like a Windex or Febreze as it is now. Maybe it's supposed to be super thick. I don't know. But it's a little easier to use now because that way, when it's thicker, it's super runny and it gives the aesthetic of painting your bike. Spray painting your bike after you put a bunch of dish soap on it. It has that sploochy, runny look to it. Depending on which way you do it, if it's right side up, upside down, it'll be the opposite. But yeah, it was weird when it randomly just started looking like a normal spray. Than I was used to since I've had it so long. And it does wonder why. Missed out, needed a little bit more water when I left, but I got busy with resting. And forgot to top it off. Wonder how these apartments are gonna do. So one of these three, as soon as they built it, before they're available, I think, they already had someone throw a huge rock inside one of the doors. Felt bad for the guys that owned it and made it. Because I think there was a fire, something happened. There was a church that ran out of the bottom, I think, maybe the top, I don't know. But then they stopped. I think it was after they started having service again, when they could. But they didn't have to worry about COVID, or it happened right after the COVID. And they, something happened to do with fire or rocks, I can't remember. Maybe both. There's a bunch of boards though on the windows, so guess they went elsewhere. Kind of odd, it's not that bad. It's pretty nice over here compared to by my house. But there's bad seeds everywhere. Just the nicer side of town that doesn't even have the same name. It's American Canyon, but to me it's just North Vallejo, because that's what it was when I first moved here, and then it became American Canyon around the same time. But I used to take the bus up here all the time to my first girlfriend's house. No, that was a little bit after. No, anywho, for the first couple years, but then it changed at some point in the first 2 or 3 years of us living in South Vallejo. I'm gonna go see my friend. Thought I knew him for a second. He looked really old, but he didn't sound that old. Thought he was a little older, but he sounded like he was like my age. Or maybe a couple years older. Or maybe a couple years younger. Maybe he works outside a lot. No judgment. Just surprised when hearing his voice. Alright. I think that's good enough for today. It's an adventure. I'm gonna try to go home and hope I don't have any problems. Wish me luck. See you in the next one. Maybe do some more recording on the way back, but I doubt it. Alright. Like, share, subscribe. Wish I would've went the other way. Like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment if you want. I have a bunch of videos in the last few days, last 5 days, 4 days, 6 days, 4 to 6 days. Some clips and some full lengths. If this isn't up sooner, all right. See ya. Bye.